Okay, then, yes.
plus bacon bits.
Oh, bacon bits. So,
And
yes.
did you know that the Baco Bits brand, Bacobits, all one word, the Baco Bits brand is 100% kosher.
Oh, I
Hmm.
did not know
There's
that.
no bacon in it at all.
Nice. We are live.
Is it meat
Oh,
though?
wait, no,
No,
that's the wrong
it's
link.
all vegetable based.
So vegetarians can actually eat bagel bits.
I believe.
Yes.
I believe. I know it's kosher. So if it's kashrut, then hold on a second. I gotta
I don't.
I figured it was Siobhan.
I'm tired of eating fucking meat.
I gotta echo.
it's, I mean, some people like have that problem as well too. Like Linequin just had that problem, and I was like, Linequin, do you have your stream up on your like the computer? Yes, but it's muted. No, it's not muted, which is why it's like now it's like the echo, but then the echo, and then the echo, and then the echo. It's like turtles all the way down as well too.
Always, and the word echo always reminds me of my favorite. One of my favorite jokes about it was from Robin Williams. He says, "New York Echo, hello, shut the fuck
Fuck
up."
up. Well,
Before
hello.
we get into great things, long things or whatever y'all want to talk about, very briefly, I just want to mention, fuck Cigna, fuck Humana, because they both said that they're going to now pay me. They're going to temporarily give me like my inhaler, because apparently I only need that, once. And then the DHS department here decided, even though I already submitted all the paperwork and all that shit, that they're going to um, put me on the FIT plan, which is for family planning.
What?
And even if nothing else aside, I had a vasectomy 30 years ago. But anyway. And that they're going to cut me off at EBT because I didn't submit the documents, which I did the last 2 fucking months in a row. But anyway, so I will be calling them tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next Monday, and
Give
whatever.
them hell, Siobhan. Give them hell.
So, cause I'm a stubborn bitch. So,
Mhm.
anyway, how are y'all doing?
Um. Well, I don't know if I'm going to have a job by like 2026 because like my supervisor caught me on YouTube on Fridays, well too. Yeah, if my manager is gone, so it's like right now I'm kind of like I don't know if my supervisor because my supervisor said did like so and so my manager's name talk to you about that, and he said yes, and I'm just kind of like. Well, if my supervisor decides to tell my manager about this, and like, and if my manager decides to like, well, this is a infraction that's word too. He broke the company rules and stuff like that. Then that's my termination. And so I'm opinion on does my supervisor tell my manager, and then after that, I'm this. It's all depending on does my manager want to act on that, and so
You
yeah.
know, it would be different if you weren't getting any work done, but you're getting your work done and just on those boring moments
Mm-hmm.
looking at like stuff on the internet. And I don't see what the big fucking deal is.
The
I agree.
big deal is that a lot of these managers, like a lot of these managers, the majority, I can't pull a number other than out of my ass, like if I was a Republican. But a lot of these managers go to the school of if you got time to lean, you got time to clean.
Yep, my manager that said like there's always something to do and bullshit. I refuse to accept that. There's always something to do. If there's always something to do, then I'm haven't been like then I need to be better at doing all the work, doing all the necessary work, getting it all out of the way. So then like 2 hours before I have to go home, what's what's happening on Facebook right now, or what's happening in the news? Oh wait, okay, oh god, that's happening in the news.
So what you got to do is you got to set up a key command so that if you hear somebody walk into where your office area is, I don't know what it looks like or anything, I have no idea.
Mhm.
But
Don't even set up a key command. Set up a laser grid, so that if anybody walks through the door.
oh, that too, yeah.
But the
You know,
thing is,
set up a macro so you can accidentally touch it, and boom, it switches to your work screen.
the thing is, there is there is a automatic door. So for most everyone else that like don't have access to it, they have to ring the doorbell, and then I can like let them in. Some people do know you can just pull the thing open because like before automatic doors, you can pull them open in case of emergencies as well
Or
too.
assuming that you're not fired, how about not doing YouTube?
I know, but I just get bored so easily.
I'm
Right.
gonna.
I understand. Oh, believe me, I understand that, but
Hmm.
I do want to add something here because I kind of do struggle with the same thing. What I do is I just force myself to do something so I don't get caught because I guess there is
double
all
check whatever you were
yeah,
doing,
yep.
or repeat
I,
something,
I
whatever.
do
Just don't watch YouTube on your computer. Watch it on your phone.
I do a lot of walking, so that's why I'm so like skinny, I guess, and people are worried about me being skinny because I do so much walking at my job. So it
People are worried
sucks.
about you being skinny.
Yeah, because they're saying I'm not getting enough meat, even though I don't really look that skinny, honestly.
You don't look
I think they're
skinny.
hitting on you.
Oh,
And your
oh,
penis, their penis.
it'd be
I
nice.
think people have too many freaking opinions on that they need to air out when they
Yeah.
don't really need to air them out at all.
I got this shirt from Five Below, and it says "Pasta Princess."
Mitchell says, "I would say just sing, geek, but I've heard you sing, so."
Yes, I am not allowed to sing as well too.
And I'm kind of waiting for the day people kind of make fun of me for wearing this shirt in public, and
No.
I can just say, this is my shirt after me and my girlfriend have sex. So we need to.
I have something better, Isaiah, because I've done this for some of the people. I would say at work. I worked there in almost 3 years. In fact, it'll be 3 years at the end of this month. But I will teach you some words in Yiddish and Ethiopian and Guilda.
Hmm.
Words
I
that
know
you
a
can
Russian
use,
word
and then
for
you can make up whatever you want on the spur of the moment. You
Hmm.
can, Paul Mahone. And they're like, what the hell is that? Oh, that's Guilda. It means I wish I'd done it better or whatever, which is not what it is, but, they don't know the
Or
difference.
Zeitgeist. It's Russian, and I can't remember what it means, but I know it's very, very bad.
Yeah, I know one in Korea, but I'm not going to repeat that one because someone might know that one, and yeah.
Because I was thinking, wait, Pull for Home? Is that like the pop singer? No, that's Post Malone. That's right.
Yeah, there you go.
I know about Home Alone. Oh shit! Speaking of Home
Yeah,
Alone,
you say Paul Mahone and what? Yeah, you know that movie Home Alone? Yeah.
yeah. Speaking of Home Alone, I actually went to like a video lounge and we watched it and people were
Oh, you posted about that. Yeah.
yeah, and people were riffing on it. It was like funny as hell.
Hmm.
So yeah. I was also kind of half stoned when I went, so it was even funnier.
I believe some people actually like recreated the house as well too, or like the actual house that was like filming whatever is supposed to be with Chicago, I think.
Yeah.
They recreated it as well too, or like keep it prestige.
Didn't they
as,
use
like,
the same house, or it was a similar house with planes, trains, and automobiles at the end?
I don't
maybe.
know.
It was a similar house. I don't know if it was the same one.
Well, for the movie Home Alone, they actually built sets. Actually,
Mhm.
they built sets, but they used the house as a filming location.
Mhm.
And to be fair, Home Alone movies, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, it is wealth porn. Have you guys like noticed those
It
movies are
is
like
what?
Wealth porn. Wealth
yeah.
porn. So it's just like wealth
Yeah, the
porn.
family's wealthy.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
like
like
Oh,
well
oh,
off.
oh.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought you said well porn. I was like,
It's the
the hell is
80s in
well porn?
Chicago.
Hmm.
Yeah. They were so rich that they took everyone to fucking France for Christmas.
Hmm. Yeah.
And could just jump on a plane and fly back like nothing.
Right.
Hmm. Is yeah. So definitely it's just kind of like yeah. Another good example of like movie that was just wealth porn as well too. Look how wealthy
Can
they
we
are.
give
Pretty
Trump a Waymo and send him to France?
well. France will send him back.
Well, Trump was actually in Home
Waymos are
Alone.
on the ground. You can't drive to France.
Oh,
You
we
can't
can
drive over the ocean.
Try.
Yeah.
We can
Uh,
tell him it's like that. Well, I don't remember what movie it was, but it was because I saw it as a kid, I think years ago. But it was the one where it was a Bond movie, and like his car went into the water and turned into like where it could go across the water as a boat or whatever. I don't remember.
Yeah.
that's probably
Was
one
it
of the early
was,
ones actually.
was it a wait, Shaban, was it a Pierce Bronson movie? Because you may be
Oh
confusing.
no, yeah, there's that one. Yeah, yeah, because that did happen
Could be. I don't know.
in
It was just some
I'm trying to
movie.
remember which LBJ, President Johnson. He had a
Mhm.
car like that, and he loved to take people for a ride in his car, and then say, "Oh no, the steering's out," and drive into a lake, and they'd be freaking out, and then he'd laugh.
Did Johnson really whip his dick out to people? Did that?
No, there's other stories of like Lyndon B. Johnson who would like he had like a bunch of like staffers of like men just like stand
So that's where
around the
Elon got the idea of the Tesla from.
Probably yes, but that he had like Lyndon B. Johnson would have like staffers, the White House staffers, men as well, to stand along the pool with their pants down and everything hanging as well too. And he's like, "You'll hold those penises," and then he'll stand up. He's nude, and he'll show off his penis, introducing Jumbo. And so no, it's a story. People, yes,
we're gonna convert the Vietnamese to capitalism using my dick.
Lyndon B.
Wasn't
Johnson's
it
a strange
Mitch
man.
McConnell's sister-in-law who died in a Tesla because of that? It was like on their property or something, and a Tesla went backwards into a lake, and she couldn't get out, and she drowned.
Yeah,
That I can believe.
yeah, that's fucked
I
up.
thought it was some relation to McConnell. I don't remember.
Mitch McConnell's a prick, but I don't know I don't know, because like people like to say we shouldn't wish ill on a dead, but I'm gonna be real. There's definitely people that I will party when they die. Trump, heck so.
I don't give a shit about that in any way, shape, or form.
See, the way I
what
feel
I'm glad
about it
about
is
today? Rush Limbaugh's still dead. Fuck
the
him.
way I feel about that whole speaking ill of the dead thing is you're not supposed to lie about the dead.
Yeah.
But if you're telling the truth about this dude was a fucking asshole or she was a total fucking bitch, then go ahead and tell the truth.
Charlie Kirk's memory can suck my tall Irish ass.
Yeah, exactly.
Charlie Kirk's memory can suck my autistic black ass.
Mm-hmm.
I hope his wife trips and falls down the stairs onto some steps.
7 times.
Yeah, but
Did
like,
you see where she made the oopsie? She said, Caleb, I don't know who the hell Caleb is, but she said something along, I'm paraphrasing, but something along the lines of talking about her late husband, Charlie, and then Caleb has been working on the gift.
I'm guessing Caleb is her son?
Yeah, Mithril says McConnell won't die until some brave adventurer smash his phylactery. Yeah, exactly.
I thought they only had 2 daughters.
I think so, yeah. But like, I don't keep up.
I don't know anything about Charlie Kirk's family. I don't care.
The only thing I know about his kids is that I believe the one was 10 at the time, and he was asked about if she had been assaulted and then impregnated, would he force her to carry the baby to term, and the fetus to term, and he said yes. At 10.
Yes, oh god, and those are like people that like raise children and the children are raised in that environment, and there's a whole cult of that kind of people.
Some people
as well,
make the world better by coming in. Some
Charlie
people make
Kirk
the world
didn't
better
just
by leaving.
come by his bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Without like adults around him
Yep.
planting that bullshit in his fucking head.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't give a fuck
His
if Charlie.
Nazi ass dad and his Nazi ass grandfather and whatever. You know.
To quote Christina Chong from that, so Christina Chong is the actress from Strange New World Star Trek. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
No. If you're gonna do that, you're gonna do Millie Jackson. Look it up on YouTube. Okay, the Fuck You Symphony. It is awesome. From one of her concerts. Okay, and she has a Fuck You Symphony. And the whole band joins in too.
Because then there's the CeeLo Green "Fuck You" song as well too, but that's in a totally different context as well too. But anyway,
What's that one song? Fuck you very much.
that one I'm not familiar with actually. I had to like look it up.
I know CeeLo's "Fuck You."
That meaning could go different ways. Fuck you very much.
Right. I know CeeLo's "Fuck You," but I don't know that one.
See you riding around town with the girl I love, and I'm like,
Fuck
you.
And then they're like, "Forget you," and I'm like, "No."
No, "Forget You" doesn't work. No.
The radio edit.
Just bleep it out. If you're gonna do that, just bleep it out. Say it, but bleep it.
It's
You
the
know.
the radio friendly version of the song came on the radio one time, and my stepmom was like driving me home and something like that, and I just sang the actual words "fuck you" and something like that, and it's just like, no, that's not the lyrics of the song. No, that's the lyrics of the real song as well too. Really? Yeah, you never pay
There's a
attention to the lyrics of the
commercial
songs?
on YouTube, and it's a white
Of course, that song is
couple
slightly misogynistic.
in
Yeah.
I want to say it's like Norway or Sweden or somewhere in that general vicinity. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And they get into the car and they're putting their seatbelts on. The kids are putting their seatbelts on. Kids are probably 10, 12, somewhere in that range. Okay. And this song comes on the radio, and it is like way extra, like I want to fuck you in the ass or whatever.
Oh, I have seen
Kind of
this.
nodding their heads to it, you know, and digging the vibe because they have no idea what it says. All right.
It's a Dutch commercial to learn English. I love it.
Yes,
The
I did
one
see
where
this.
it's, I didn't, the first time I saw it, I was like, what the hell is this? It's some guy in a supermarket, and probably about an 8-year-old, 6 to 8-year-old boy that apparently is his son, and just throwing a fit and whatever. It's a condom commercial.
See, there was a
Condom
great
commercial.
ad out there for KY jelly.
Yeah.
Sitting at the edge of a dock, but she's just sort of sitting there, it's looking at the sunset. And the picture is taken of her from behind, but all along the edge of the dock, you see these big posts, and then there's her, and then all these posts.
Right.
And it's an ad for KY.
What was that line Bill Engvall had once? Oh, it was about a lube, and I don't remember if he named the lube or not, but they suggested whatever. And he said, with that kind of lube, he said you could fit a Cadillac into a doghouse.
Bill Engvall said that. Wasn't he is a stand-up comedian, wasn't he?
Yeah,
The
he's
same
one
one
of
who made the
the
joke
Redneck
about the
Collar comedy
dolphins.
tour or whatever it was.
What's
Bill
a corn
Engvall,
dog doing at the
Ron
bottom of the
White,
ocean?
Larry the Cable Guy, and Jeff Foxworthy.
Okay.
Like Larry the Cable Guy? Anyone?
Nah, he wasn't for me.
I have a
I
hard
like
time
Bill
getting
Engvall
into a lot of the
four.
white male cishet comedians. Like, I just have a difficult time kind of getting into them.
Mhm.
It's really rare that you find one that isn't punching down all the time.
Yeah.
Like I was just, was talking to Joey earlier. I just was scrolling down YouTube. Here's another thing too for people. If you're looking, if you're on Facebook and you think people aren't responding to you a lot or whatever, or you haven't seen people's posting well, scroll down. Just keep scrolling and keep scrolling and keep scrolling, because I do this at least once a day for 40 minutes or more. Nothing but scroll down.
Mm-hmm.
I see people that are in my favorites, but way down the feed, because there's ads and this person you might like, and whatever, and a lot of AI crap, ads for AI crap too. But this is an Irish comedian named David Niall, and I hope he has a fucking aneurysm, but he wasn't too bad. And then the very first thing I saw of him, I was watching him, and it was like a 45-minute concert, stand-up or whatever. And then about 25 minutes or so into it, he dead-named and misgendered intentionally Caitlyn Jenner. And I was just like, no, I'm done.
Yep, exactly.
At this point, you have to try. You have to work really hard to dead name Caitlyn Jenner. I don't know.
I have to work really hard to what?
Dead name
You have to work really hard to.
her original name.
Yeah.
Real name.
I do, but yeah. No, and it's other people as well. Same for Elliot Page, whoever.
Yeah, exactly. I have no good
Well,
choice.
you buy me for
Elliot
Christmas,
Page became a very cute boy.
Oh yeah. No.
Right. Would you buy me for Christmas, geek?
You know what? That's the thing. Actually, I've said this to my family, and I posted to publicly. It's like, hey, strangely enough, I did get something from a coworker, but I wasn't expecting anything. But it was just a cup of noodles sort of thing too. So it's like, okay, hey, I don't mind a gift like this, even though it's like, here you go, here's a gift, hot and spicy noodles. But it's like, hey, I can use this. I actually like instant noodles too. But I tell them,
you wee bastard.
I don't. I told my family that like I don't want anything for like Christmas or anything like that. Is only because like I'm not getting them anything, and like I think it's only fair that like don't give me anything because I don't want anything as well too. And it's like I'm not getting anyone else anything because like
I
but I
only
do
buy for the kids in my family.
yeah that's
I
fair.
buy for myself.
Yeah, and I tell like, but I did tell my family it's like if you want to like give me something, give it to like so and so instead. Give it to Phoenix or give it to
Yeah.
Joanna.
Of course,
or
I still count my kids as kids, even though technically
You know,
they're not
I
kids.
have a 31-year-old soon to be. Next year they'll be 32 and 39, and they're still kids.
Yes, exactly. I say you have your hand up.
They'll always be my babies.
I was trying to remember what I was gonna say. Damn.
Why you gotta be like that? I got this for myself for Yule.
Oh yes, you showed it off when you got it at the tour.
I love this thing.
Yes, and we're all thinking, oh, it's a licking stone. And Drea said, like, that's I'm still one to lick it.
There you go.
You remember what you were about to say, Isaiah?
Yes,
And then
I did.
I saw a video on it. Learning one of the songs. I think it's either, because you know I'm an old fart, so one of the songs I'm trying to learn is "Sound of Silence," and another one is "Bridge Over Troubled Water."
No, I see.
But the guy that does the YouTube channel on it, it's because it's open in the bottom. It's got a rubber grommet, but it's open in the bottom. Okay, for the sound to go out, etc. He put a light in it. So the light shows up, you know, so if you're playing it and recording it for, you know, a video or whatever, you can have it, the camera angled down on the top. It's called a tongue drum on the top of the drum itself. And then also you can,
See, we're supposed to look.
they suggested drilling a hole in the, because it's titanium, drilling the hole in the metal, but I would do it in the rubber grommet. It basically looks like a big cup because it's a lot easier to put a microphone up in there.
Ah, yes. So Isaiah, what did you remember?
Yes, I did. I sometimes fantasize about Trump dying on Christmas. That'd be
We're on the watch list.
Merry Christmas.
I don't fantasize him about dying on Christmas. I fantasize about him dying yesterday.
Yeah, exactly.
well now Siobhan on a watch list.
I don't give a fuck.
Well, you know, prayer
I'm
doesn't
likely
work 'cause
already
the
on
dude
one
ain't
anyway,
dead.
just for being trans. So
I'm on one just for being a black autistic person, so I don't give a shit.
I'm on one
for being-
because my parents were on one.
Oh yeah, there's that.
I think we're all on a list somewhere
Well,
in
if
this
we
group.
My
well,
parents took me to protests when I was a little tiny kid. Like there's pictures of me sitting on my dad's shoulders in the middle of like a great big huge protest for native rights and indigenous rights and stuff like that. And
You're the
so
president
my
of
parents were
Antifa,
taking
aren't
me
you?
when I was little.
you're the president of Antifa, aren't you?
Antifa does sound like an American Indian name.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
I don't think Antifa would like presidents.
However, I do
okay.
have stickers in, you know, you go to my website and do all that shit later, but I do have stickers that I made with my artwork of a cartoon figure.
That's
And
fair,
her
Joe.
name is Ant, A-U-N-T,
Yeah.
and then O-I-F-E, which is pronounced that way, so it's Antifa, or Antifa. And the
yeah.
slogan is tax the rich, not the people.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Geek, you live in Seattle. Seattle's named
Yes.
after a Native American. Do
Yes.
much of the white residents of Seattle know that?
I don't think so. No. Now maybe they'll might suspect it because like for like the city of Seattle's like actual government papers would be a picture of an indigenous person with like the feather hair, the feathers and the headdress sort of thing as well too. I'm not sure if that's actually supposed to be Chief Seattle, but like they probably intended to be Chief to Seattle as well too.
There aren't any indigenous names in Michigan.
Yeah, that's the thing. So like
I like the Seahawks logo.
Oh
That's
yeah,
pretty
that's good,
cool.
yes.
The tribal
Chippewa.
design that they used for it now.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Imagine they did actually like insult the indigenous
Ypsilanti and
peoples like
Sheboygan and Mackinac and Michilimack and
Yeah.
I mean,
Pontiac,
just name.
Pontiac.
But I mean, just the names of cities and like counties in the area, Puyallup, Snohomish as well too. So it's like, yep, tribal. No,
Well,
You got
well,
Kissimmee, Okefenokee.
Tallahassee is actually I think it's Mississippian for Old Town.
yep. Mhm.
Tallahassee, or
I mean,
it's either Old Town or where the cows cross.
mhm. It's
well, and it's
Milwaukee.
either here. A lot of them here are either indigenous
Milwaukee.
or French.
Milwaukee.
There's a
Yeah.
lake in Connecticut, I think it is. Might be Massachusetts. It's like the longest place name in the U.S.
Oh
Which
yes.
is, of course, why the U.S. Postal Service changed the name because it couldn't
Yes.
fit on any forms. But
Well-
the lake translates as I fish on this side, you fish on that side, and no one fishes in the middle.
We
Of
have
course,
Michigan. We have Christmastown,
Yep.
and then we also have Hell. There is a Hell, Michigan.
Yes, there is.
Here's the
Funny.
consequences, New Mexico.
Yeah,
Yes. As,
Changed
that's
the
where-
radio show.
yes.
yeah, that's where there was a serial killer from there.
Yeah.
I-
There's of course the best like name of the lake is Lake Titicaca between Peru and like I forgot the other country. It's escaping me right now, but
Nicaragua.
maybe. But like just love to saying the name Titicaca.
Peru and Nicaragua do not border one another.
Yeah.
I have to Google it.
I think I mistakenly called it I think I mistakenly said N-word Ragua. I meant to say I meant to say
No, I
That
think I
is
heard
where-
Nicaragua.
That is what the name means. It just means black water.
there. Oh shit! Do you guys know in Africa there's a place called Niger? It's spelled Niger.
Nigeria, yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Oh,
let's.
fuck! They were so close. They were so fucking close to put an extra G on there. I bet.
Okay, so
You know, that's where it came from, right?
Yeah.
Fuck.
So Lake Titicaca is between Bolivia and Peru. I did know the other country.
Okay,
that's
so
like-
I'm not gonna read all of them, but I wrote this post on my Raw page, my Raw group,
Yeah.
and I'm then gonna ask because all y'all are in different states than me, so I'm gonna see if you can chime in. You know, this was inspired by Foxworthy's "You Might Be a Redneck If" or whatever. Okay, so
Yeah.
these are if you've ever done any of these, you might be you're from Michigan. Okay.
Mhm.
Right?
If you call the four seasons almost winter, winter, still winter, and road construction. If part of your state has the word "yoop" in it and everyone
Yep.
thinks it's normal. If when asked where you're from, you point to the back of your left hand, and I don't know how many times, thousands of times I've done this over my lifetime. Okay.
I think my dad's from there.
Two more. If you
No, my
have
dad's
more
from-
cars in your yard than you do washers and dryers. And
Sounds
then
like
if
a
you've
very
ever
good
taken
man.
home and eaten anything you've hit with your car, and I have, more than one. How about
Definitely
y'all?
not that. Okay, no. Not the you thing. I can't point to the back of my hand. I can point to where this is where my dad is from, and my mom's from here, I think. And then like, nope, I have not hit. I don't drive, so I haven't hit anything with my car.
Well, I mean, Seattle, you could say something like, you know, if you're more used to rain than if you were in a monsoon.
right. Oh, okay. Here's the thing.
If you
You
know
can
where
tell.
to go to find the guy who wears the kilt and rides around playing the bagpipes on a unicycle.
No, actually, I've seen a
Or
guy.
the guy at
run
the
around-
local Walmart who comes in and he changes it every month. He wears a different hat, and it's a stovepipe top hat, like steampunk.
big
but
stovepipe,
Like
yeah,
he's,
yeah.
in December he has one that's all Christmas colors and decorations, and it's got flashing lights and all kinds of stuff like that.
Here's the thing. You can tell when you're from Seattle when you know what the term, or Portland, when you know what the term sunbreak means.
I have no clue.
A sunbreak is when it's an overcast day or even a rainy day and the sun peeks through the hole in the clouds for
Oh.
a temporary moment of sun and a cloudy day, sunbreak.
No, so you know you're from Florida if your AC is set to I need it cold, colder, and coldest. I don't know. our state. We have a lot of
Florida would be like,
Florida, you probably
you're,
use your air conditioner all the time, right? In Florida?
What now? What now?
Don't you use your air conditioner like all the time in Florida?
Yeah, kinda.
Like
know
I
you're from
wouldn't even
Florida when
see
the
a
most-
reason to take it out the window.
you know,
Yeah,
you're from
exactly.
Florida when the most common over-the-counter drug is bath salts.
Yeah. Okay, Siobhan, I got you. Okay. Shots
Okay.
fired. Shots
It's-
fucking fired.
How about this one? How about this one? All I have to do is show up. I can't now, but all I have to do is show a picture of it. It's a block heater, and people
Yeah.
from the south are like, "What's that?" That's so that you can warm up your engine after it's 5 below.
Here's the thing. In
So
Seattle,
when I moved back here from Minnesota,
Mhm.
this was the January of 2013, because I started working at Walmart 2012 that summer. January 2013, the high for here never went above 5 below zero, and that's not counting wind chill.
Did you guys ever remember when Florida got hit by a blizzard last year? Earlier this year, actually.
No,
I think so. Yeah.
I know a lot of times they'll cover like orange groves and stuff so they don't freeze.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
no, we had like a pretty gnarly snowstorm earlier this year.
You might be from South Dakota if, let's see, how do you put like, because it gets cold here, Arctic cold fronts.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
It's South Dakota.
And it's South Dakota. Like, you wouldn't think of that we get Arctic cold fronts, but we do.
And the
And
heat
it
in the
gets to
summer
be like
too.
70 below with the wind chill factor.
And the heat in the summer too. I remember I was in South Dakota, stationed in South Dakota, Ellsworth Air Force Base, Rapid City, South Dakota, from 1981 to 1982. The last year I was in the military. And when I first got there were signs on the base that said 30, 30, 30. I'm like, what the hell is that? And I asked one of my friends who'd been there for a while, and he said that with a 30-mile-an-hour wind, which is South Dakota, so it's, that's just average, okay, with a 30-mile-an-hour wind, with a 30 below zero ambient temperature, which is not uncommon, exposed flesh will freeze solid in 30 seconds. That's how cold that shit is.
I just watched
and we don't even get they don't even tell you, okay, you can stay home from school because it's really cold outside. They don't say that shit to you. You got to go to school anyway.
Gotta get your ass up and go to school.
Yeah. I watched a video last night about how people live in extreme cold in Siberia. I want to say it was Yakutsk.
Isn't there the coldest town in the world in Siberia?
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think it's pronounced Yakutsk. Yeah.
Yakutsk, yeah.
I thought it was a province, like Irkutsk.
Might be. I remember reading that it would get so cold that like if you were using wrenches outside and they've been outside for a while, the wrenches would break.
Yeah.
That's because
or if you boil water and you took it outside and you threw it up, it would just
I've done that. I've done that in Minnesota.
Yeah.
You boil water in a glass.
Yeah, you can do that in
a
South
microwave
Dakota,
where it's literally boiling. Take it outside and toss it up and it's snow.
Yeah. When
I first got here, it was so cold. It was
How cold
was it?
It was 37 below air temperature.
Right.
With the wind chill, it was 75 below zero. And we got our hair wet and held it up in spikes and went running down the driveway. And by the time we got back to the house, our hair was frozen in those spikes.
Right.
Yeah. Like, it gets cold in South Dakota.
And hot too. Get in the end of July or August because I moved.
Yeah, it'll get up above 100 degrees.
I came there the first week of July when I'm stationed there. The end of July or August, crawl up in the belly of a B-52 and see whether or not you start sweating.
Isaiah, you have your hand up.
Yeah, I went with my grandma to Washington, D.C. back in 2008 in December. that was my first time ever feeling real cold. Cause like I thought when I got off the train, I thought I was literally gonna freeze inside out, fall over, and break into a million pieces like that cop from Terminator 2.
Mhm.
Right, and it's DC. It's not like, I mean, it gets cold there, but it's not like cold, cold.
Yeah.
It's right on the water, so
Yeah, well, yeah, it makes sense.
When I moved to Oklahoma in '93, I was working on a pipeline and construction crew, and like the second or third day I was there, I kept asking the guys I was working with, "Is it because I'm a Yankee or whatever?" And they're, no, it's hot. When I got home at 6 o'clock that night, it was still 106. They said it had gotten up to 117, and with the heat index, it was 131. You're out your rabbit ass mind.
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
Something.
I'm actually going to Oklahoma next year.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. Voluntarily?
Yeah, well, yeah, cause I'm trying to go to the 30th anniversary of Twister.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
Yeah.
Ooh, cool.
nice.
There's a
Some
town
people
called.
panned that movie. I thought it was good.
I love fucking Twister. I don't give a fuck what people say. I don't give
It
a
was a good flick.
It was
yeah.
a good film. Yeah, yeah. It got
How,
many people into meteorology.
yeah, it did. It did.
Hmm
People are gonna paint anything that's
What
fun.
was the name of the thing? Dorothy
Dorothy,
and
Yes.
Dorothy
Yeah.
2.
Mhm.
The
Yeah,
big canister that held all the
Right.
little sensors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I love that movie.
Mhm.
I fucking love Twister. Actually, that was based on a real thing. It was called Toto. From
Mhm.
like they developed so when it comes to Twister, and I'm gonna do like a little autism movie rant here, not
Sure.
rant but explanation.
Info
Okay.
dump.
A lot of the
info
things
dump.
a lot of info dump, that's what I meant. A lot of the stuff in Twister actually they use so in the early to mid 90s before that movie came out, there was a weather program called Vortex
Mhm.
that had all these mesonettes. Basically a mesonet it's like a weather station. A mobile mesonet is like a weather station on like a vehicle. And so the University of Oklahoma, and all these like other like universities in that area did like this large program to study tornadoes, and the people on Twister use some of that research to actually in the film.
Oh,
So
cool.
yeah.
All right,
So
so I saw this meme today. I got to ask y'all. Okay, Joey and I were talking about it earlier, so I'm going to do Joey's first and then mine. Okay, so you use the first initial of your first name and then the
Okay.
first initial of your last name. Okay,
Mhm.
so and this is your holiday sex move, and then you have to describe what it is.
Okay.
I'll do mine first. Okay, so for example, so mine, Siobhan O'Connor, I use the O, so mine would be golden snowflake. And Joni and I were trying to put what the hell would be a golden snowflake? And then I thought, well, golden showers, okay,
Yeah.
and because it's yellow,
Mhm.
if you pour honey on somebody and lick it off, I guess you could call that a golden snowflake. And then Joey's was whoops. Wrong one.
It's Marty says like I'm more of a fan of Battleship rather than Twister. Shut up, Marty.
There you go. So Joey's would be leftover. Where the hell is it? Leftover snowblower.
Whatever that means.
Right.
It's like
no.
Okay, so-
you make your mouth go numb instead of your hand.
John, yours would be leftover cinnamon roll.
That
Okay.
sounds like scat play.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like
Yeah, you know.
Does.
Okay. I forget what the hell your last name is, geek. What the
Scott,
letter is.
SECOT.
Huh?
Scott
Scott.
is my last name.
Okay.
SEOTT.
So, leftover sleigh. And then Isaiah's would be flaming menorah.
Finding Menorah.
Like, oh, Pinocchio then.
Okay.
Yeah, no, flavor menorah is the STD. Leftover slave.
Gave the
don't
black
know.
guy the STD.
It just happened to be like that as well too.
Well,
So
we've already given all the indigenous people smallpox. We had to spread it around.
Yeah. Well, oh, there you go. There you go.
The thing
yes.
is, we know how to cure flaming manure. We're just letting you keep it so that we can do unnecessary experiments.
Yes.
I'm just not a Zionist, so I don't need a menorah.
So
That was
I
Well,
remember reading
you
once.
can be an anti-Zionist and still use a menorah.
I was making a joke. I was making
Yes.
a joke.
I remember reading once that syphilis actually came from the New World,
Hmm.
and they blamed
disease that was
indigenous people.
Hmm.
And my like in the reading that I was doing, they were talking about how syphilis was actually in the alpaca,
Hmm.
not in humans.
Hmm.
Nobody was walking around with syphilis
Oh,
among indigenous people.
Mhm.
So how did the white guys get syphilis?
The same
Yep.
way black people got AIDS in Africa. Bushmeat.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You just
Okay.
have to kill an alpaca and, have a cut or a scrape on your hand. As you
Okay,
Right.
that does make sense because I was thinking the other way around. It's like, okay,
I know,
then.
right? Because sheep.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Sharon Osbourne, who says signed this about too, but like she
that's
had their
exactly what it says here. HIV spread to humans through a cross-species transmission, zoonosis,
Mhm.
from simian immunodeficiency viruses found in African primates, primarily chimpanzees,
Mhm.
with the most common strain emergence of hunters butchering chimps in Cameroon are around the early 20th century, entering through cuts and wounds from expectant blood.
Do you know who else is a Zionist, Jonathan?
Who?
Elon
Quint,
Musk.
Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah,
Oh well, Quentin Tarantino's a piece of
Oh,
shit anyway.
yeah.
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 Who was it
I mean,
that he just recently attacked verbally?
I forgot who,
I'm
but
trying
like
to think
he
who
I
it
did-
was.
forget.
Yeah,
I remember seeing that. Don't remember who it was, though.
is, but no, not surprising that Quentin Tarantino is like a Zionist and like a piece of shit. As like Leterano has said frequently on this show in the past about too, that Quentin Tarantino is just overrated. And like Captain Andy on Facebook kind of says like, I think the reason why that like butt packa, that's well then yes,
yeah,
Marty, well do
watched
for you.
his movies, so-
But I think like Captain Andy kind of like surmises that the reason why Quentin Tarantino is like gets so overrated because like Reservoir Dogs and
Dano.
Pulp Fiction. Paul Dano, yeah, that's like who Quentin Tarantino just unnecessarily slammed
yeah,
or
Paul
anything like
Dano.
that. Yeah,
I mean, I
um,
never really watched any of his movies anyway, so
I like Pulp Fiction. I think that's still a good movie, but I
I've
think
never seen it.
And
I
Matthew
like
Lillard.
Kill Bill.
Kill Bill's good. No, Kill
Kill
Bill's
Bill
good.
was pretty good.
Yeah.
Is
Worse, he attacked Matthew Lillard.
While he has made a couple of movies that I like, I wouldn't actually say that he's any more brilliant than a lot of other freaking like I couldn't even put him and compare him with like George Lucas.
Yeah.
George Lucas made better movies.
Yeah, he
Steven
did.
Spielberg made better movies.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
as far as what kind of good movies that they did, about the only thing that Quentin Tarantino had done was he made them a little different.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a guy I used to know years ago. Was very much a supporter of the trans community. He was a porn producer out in California and started a trans chat room that did not allow the performers to be in there. You know, if you were a sex worker in any shape or form, you know, because his girlfriend was trans and he wanted us to have a safe place to chat.
Mhm.
And he looked kind of like him, so I always called him Murray, Steven Spielberg's older brother.
Speaking of entertainment news, like this happened like after we went off air, but like sadly last week, Rob Reiner was like found dead with his like wife.
He and his wife were murdered, apparently. By
Murdered in their sleep.
And
Yeah,
then that
that's
shit-sucking orange baboon ran it on True Social about it, making it all about him, of course.
Oh yeah, exactly. So and I like not that long ago, like in October, I went to see like This Is Spinal Tap 2, the sequel to This Is Spinal Tap, and like I also enjoyed that movie too. I laughed
remember
out
that
loud.
one.
Yeah, I
I've
laughed out
seen
loud.
the first one. I haven't seen the
Ooh.
second.
I say the second one is like I laughed out loud during the second one, so the second one is at least worth checking out as well too. But the first one is of course great, and of course like Rob Reiner directed my one of my favorite movies, Princess Bride, because
Right.
like he just like
After This Is Spinal Tap, you know, his agent, I think it was, said he had, you know, a blank check. He could carte blanche. He could write. He could make whatever movie he wanted. And he sat there talking to her, and he's like, "Okay, I know what movie I want to make." She's like, "Go ahead. You can do whatever you want." You're gonna say no. No, I'm not. You're gonna say no. No, I'm not. You can do whatever you want. Okay, then. I want to make The Princess Bride. Anything but that. Because Princess Bride had,
Which-
had languished in development hell for years. Nobody could
Yeah.
figure out how to make it into a movie.
yeah. No,
Well,
the
and
writer.
some people have a few problems with the movie.
Mm.
There is and the book, because it comes from a
yeah.
book, naturally a book.
Yeah,
There's a scene in there where he almost slaps her, claiming that she lied. And in the book, he actually does slap her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Princess Bride also like tanked at the box office when you watch the trailers for it. Yeah, no wonder that like it's right because it's a
Nobody
comedy.
knew how to market it either, yeah.
Yeah,
That too,
exactly.
yeah.
It's it finally found its audience on like a VHS and rentals as well too.
So I got a question for you.
Sure.
Pick a movie, doesn't matter the genre,
Okay.
that you like for some reason, doesn't matter, okay? Or you liked the first half but didn't like the second, or vice versa, okay?
Ooh.
And I know I'm gonna get a little bit of shit for this. I do not care. I loved the first half of Rocky Horror Picture Show. The second half sucked ass.
That
Okay,
makes
you
sense.
don't like me, fuck you. But the second half sucked ass.
Oh, that's interesting. So, like, I can definitely think of like anime series because like they failed the landing as well too. But a movie where it's like the first half was like great,
Oh my
but I
God,
didn't
they're
care for
making
the
a sequel
second
to
half.
Hancock.
There's that as well too.
Is Will
Because
Smith going to be in it?
Yep.
I liked Hancock.
Is Will Smith and
Hancock was a really great first half of the movie and a really great second half of the movie, but they did not go together. They were two different movies.
okay?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
I agree.
that makes sense.
I agree.
What do you say, Isaiah?
Call me an
Really
asshole
interesting premise about-
one more time.
Yeah, about a superhero with depression and alcoholism. You know,
Right.
he's like the only one in the world, and you know how everyone is suffering that, and how he has to, you know, try to learn to live with, you know, like having no memory and stuff like that. And then the second half of the movie is this weird, just twist into this rom-com, basically.
Yeah.
Right.
It would have been fine, but they couldn't do both in one movie.
I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever had a movie where one was good and then the other part sucked. Mostly because again, I'm on the spectrum, so it's one of those things where you just watch the same movies all over and over again. They never get tired. So
Yeah.
But
I
do
have
that-
seen
I don't do
movies
that with movies
that I
necessarily, but I do it
didn't
with
like.
books.
all right, I got one for y'all.
right.
I'm gonna say Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds.
Okay, I haven't seen that
That
one.
one was a kind of like I like
Tom
that.
Cruise one?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Tom
the Tom
Cruise
Cruise
one.
one.
Like I like that movie a lot, but it is kind of all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it wasn't.
I didn't like
It
it
is.
at all. I didn't like it at all.
Well, wasn't it a book? And didn't they try to
Originally
squish
series
a
of radio
pretty
broadcasts.
long
H.G.
book
Wells
into,
wrote it
like-
originally.
Yeah.
Then it became a radio broadcast with Orson Welles, kind of funny that with the last name, and to the point where because at the time they would break in, and when they would do
Thought it was real.
the news parts, they would say, "Oh, well, we're breaking in with the dance program or whatever."
Mhm.
People tuning into the radio later, not catching where they would say, it's fake or whatever, thought it was
Yeah.
real. It created a lot of panic.
Right. So it was originally a novel by H.G. Wells, and then the radio broadcast. The 1953 movie still holds up. I think the 1953 movie is like a good like sci-fi movie.
And I'm a big fan of H.G. Wells and Jules Verne.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I mean,
so-
well, yeah, Shaban, From Earth to the Moon. That was like a show that Tom
From
Hanks.
Earth to the Moon in the year, I could go info dump on this. In the year 2885, it's especially one of my favorites. The Time Machine, War of the Worlds, etc.
Yeah.
Okay, so like Joe says like Hancock's like ending was like fine for, but the first half promised a more interesting movie. As for my pick, Red State, but not the like whole thing, but teasing the rapture and then backing out is unforgiving plot sin. I see. And Marty's Interstellar. I have not seen Interstellar, so I can't
I've
like say
not seen it.
anything.
I know kind of sort of the plot of it
I
somewhat, but
saw
I
it a
haven't
long
seen it.
time.
Oh, what was the name of that one movie that it always the first half actually was going good and then the second half lost me. And the movie's premise was a bunch of kids uh get basically like there's an invasion of America
Red Dawn?
Red
and
Dawn.
Red Dawn. There we go.
Wolverine.
That
Patrick
one.
Swayze and I don't
Like
remember.
the second half of it just totally fucking lost me. The 1st
I'm
half,
gonna
I
be-
was like,
I'm-
okay, I get it. All right,
I'm gonna
okay,
be.
I'm with
I'm
you.
gonna. No, I didn't want to. I didn't interrupt people. I didn't want to.
Okay. No, go ahead, Isaiah. Yeah, yeah.
I was saying, well, like, so I think us left wingers should watch Red Dawn, kind of ironically, to know how we fight fascists.
Mm. Well, I can definitely like see this entertainment as well too, and like there's cultural references as well too. So I think like Red Dawn is kind of like one of those movies that has like I still have not seen it as well too, but I'm not opposed to like seeing it for myself as well too. I really am trying to think
Basically,
of like
lefties invade America, and it's bad.
Movies that had that were action films that had an ignorant plot was what's the one I was just thinking of?
There's a lot like
With
that.
Patrick Swayze.
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse?
Yes. There you go. You already know. Roadhouse.
I still have not seen Roadhouse actually. I've been
I call it butt house because you see everybody's butt.
Right.
Oh, there you go. Is that's the way.
Well, now we know Joey's kink.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, then you need to see the movie Bound for mine.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Wait a
a
minute. Wait a minute, Bound. Is that the one that's like by the Wachowski sisters before they made Matrix?
Yes.
That's the what?
That's Wachowski sisters.
Made it before they made the Matrix.
Yes.
Has
Yes.
anyone ever seen the movie Showgirls?
I have not. I have no.
I've seen clips of it.
But here's the thing about Showgirls. It's a comedy. The director actually intended it to be a comedy, so maybe you can like
He was
enjoy
doing
it.
the same thing with Vegas that he was doing with Detroit. When,
Yeah, that Ball for
nobody
Hoven. Yes.
understood that that's what he was doing.
Mhm. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's like what's the name of that? Fight Club.
Oh, Fight Club.
I had
Where
Oh,
the guy
I
who
know the
made
plot,
it
but I don't
meant
remember.
to actually be a portrayal of toxic masculinity. And here we are in modern times with all these toxic masculinity males literally quoting the movie like, yeah, that's a great movie, man.
It's
Well,
like,
Joey and I were talking about this earlier today. I think that I could prove, maybe, that a God exists, not the Christian God,
oh yeah.
simply by the fact that Jake Paul got his jaw smashed by Anthony.
On the
And
same day,
Andrew Tate
Yes,
lost
I saw that.
badly to a boxer who wasn't. I'm not saying the boxer was horrible because I haven't seen it, but from what I've read, the boxer wasn't that good. Still beat Taint's ass,
with pink gloves.
and
Yes.
Drake lost at least. It depends on who you talk, but at least 200 grand
Yes.
betting on Paul.
Yeah.
That's the trifecta right there. And I said to, I forget what post or what page it was I said it on, but I said, if an orange shit gibbon dies tomorrow, I'll consider God.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of the like orange shit given as well too, like I was asking if I saw his White House announcement on like Wednesday. No, I didn't, and it's just like, but I heard like this news snippets as well too. Are you mad, bro? It's just like he was angry about something as well too. And it's just like, I don't know. And it's like, oh, and they're like just stealing the oil from like the Venezuela because it's like,
Yeah,
no,
Venezuela stole our oil. That's what he's saying.
How the fuck?
They stole our oil.
How do you How does that happen? Venezuela's not in the United States. How do you still?
Venezuela
Morale
is
doctrine.
sitting
Morale
on some
doctrine,
hellacious amounts of oil.
Yeah.
Like they've got a lot of oil in that country. And
It
for
reminds
America
me
to
of
come
the-
out, they stole our oil.
It reminds me of the meme that I
Okay.
saw a long time ago, within the last 5 years or so, where it's the American eagle kind of looking angry, and picture of Earth behind it, and it says scientists have discovered methane, billions of tons of methane and other gases on Titan. And then underneath it says, looks like Titan needs some freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember a topic I wanted to bring up. So the people on here that there are some of us that do play Baldur's Gate 3 and love it as well too, right? Well, so far it's kind of I don't have. Well, okay, one thing I can definitely point to that or maybe some contests is interesting is that, apparently that the head of the studios, Liner Studios, is totally is fine with using AI art, or there's been backlash against that as well too. Apparently, just in conceptual stuff, not in the final product, according to the head of the thing as well too. But if you have a stance on AI art and AI art and use in the production of video game companies, there you go. That's but the one thing that's was brought up to me by Lidoquin in their Discord server that I do not have it don't have kind of solid enough evidence of as well too, but it's just kind of hearsay. But apparently it's well, how Lidoquin pointed it, there's apparently neo-Nazi at the studio, but it's more or less it's just one guy who during the pandemic it fell down the the rabbit hole, and oh, now here's the thing, he watches Tim Pool's live stream while at work, and it's just and other staffers are saying, could you please shut that off, Tim Pool's an asshole, and he doesn't seem to comply. Oh well, okay, so it's one thing to be far right wing as well too. It's another thing to discuss with your coworkers about cultural Marxism and stuff like that.
Well, not only that, but I haven't heard a lot about. I call him Dim Fool. I haven't heard a lot about Dim Fool lately since it was revealed that he takes a lot of Russian money.
Oh yeah, no, that was
And the
definitely
Russian
true.
backers actually pulled out.
Yes,
Right.
they did.
So
actually.
he's talking about having to declare bankruptcy, and he's all whiny about it.
Chucky Darnses.
Yes.
I have something to say.
Sure, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, so before I get to that, have you guys been noticing I've been fucking with my Christmas candle, holding it
Yes, we have.
I've been seeing your cheeky little grin. You're acting pretty fire.
Yeah, I was doing my Statue of Liberty impersonation.
There you go. Dun, dun, dun.
This.
Okay.
What book
Okay.
are you holding,
Tired,
though?
You're poor. Your huddled masses yearning to.
This is. Oh, I'm a giant nerd, Joey. So I'm holding a Wikipedia. I'm holding a World Book Encyclopedia.
You
Right
had the
on.
whole world in your hand.
As a
Literally.
teenager, we had the entire Encyclopedia Britannica.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, this is World Book.
My
from-
parents couldn't afford the encyclopedias, but they had them at school, and I was one of those kids that just had my nose in books all the time anyway.
That was me too.
And the whole encyclopedia thing to me had the same air that Google has now.
Right.
You know what I mean? Anything you wanted to know, check the freaking Encyclopedia Britannica. had the
Encyclopedia,
answer.
and then using a card catalog.
But
Yep.
what I was going to say though was so there's all this shit with Trump trying to take the oil out of Venezuela, but then
Yeah.
but see my dad was in the first Gulf War, and apparently Saddam Hussein did that to Kuwait. So why is Trump acting like Saddam Hussein?
Because he's a fascist.
He must be a dictator.
He's a wannabe dictator.
Wait, it's no, because Saddam Hussein in hell is thinking, wait a minute, motherfucker, that's my job. What the fuck?
That's why we put him in the charge of rock in the first place, for him to do that. Then we just like decided to like regime change Iraq again as well too.
Donald
And
Rumsfeld
Which is
said,
that's what to expect from Venezuela. That's exactly what they're going to do is try to install their own puppet regime that's
Yeah.
going
right.
to sell
Well,
all
the
the
United
oil.
States has been doing that for
Oh God.
centuries.
Yeah.
Yep.
Century, you know.
This is to me why I'm kind of like this is why I do alcohol and drugs because there's no good anymore. Everyone is shit. We have dictators.
I don't do alcohol, but because
What's the point?
you
What's
know,
the point of being
I tell my family quite often, you know, just because we're fucking Irish doesn't mean you have to fit the stereotype. Okay. But
yeah.
a lot of my family does pot.
Ah, okay, yeah.
And I the last time I got high was, oh God, like the fall of '89.
Mhm.
Sounds like
As
a
an
war. Rep.
atheist,
Yeah, it was in the
I
fall of
say
'89
pot's a
that the war
sacrament.
ended.
Honey, we need to get you back onto that. Oh God.
Oh no. Okay,
Devon,
so look, okay, I
Devon,
already take
you
meds for
a lot of
ADHD
songs that
and
you
other
missed
things.
when you
You do
couldn't.
not want me to be high. You do
There's a
not
lot of
want me to be
songs
high
that
because
need you,
I have
man.
enough problems with my meds with focus as it is. Ask Joey, ask any. Well, and you know too. I can be talking to somebody, and in mid sentence will go. So I was talking about what?
There's
And
an
I'm on
Afro
meds.
Shaban. There's an Afrojack song called "Because I Got High," and when you said
Yes.
that
Yes.
Because I got high.
But yet people kind of like yet that the interesting about that song because it got high is that like the potheads see that, oh yes, that's an inspirational song, it's our anthem, but the last verse of it is that I wanted to do this but I didn't because it got high. I'm supposed to do this but I didn't because it got high, because like
No. See, I have a song that predates that, Isaiah.
Yeah, it's not an anthem.
I go
yeah,
to
exactly.
parties sometimes until 4. It's hard to leave when you can't find the door.
Mhm.
Got a limo, I ride in the back.
There
I
you
was
go.
gonna,
Door
In case I might pack
I
right
was
and
gonna,
good.
There was
We go
an anthem though, a pot smoker's anthem. I used to have a
Ooh,
cassette
that
tape
smell.
because
Can't you
I'm
smell
old.
that? That's Leonard Skinner.
I used to have a cassette tape called Hempilation,
Mm.
and it was all of the pro hemp songs from like the 50s, 60s, and 70s that they put
Yeah.
on this compilation. And one of them I remember was Hippies Hate Water, which was a funny song. But there was all kinds of different pot smokers songs on there that had been played over the course of decades. And I can't remember them all, but one of them was definitely called the Pot Smokers Anthem.
There's a second volume
Oh, is there?
oh,
called Free the Weed. Weed to the rescue, long-haired country boy.
I don't have any more money for weed.
Don't bogart me. Side mouse in the bong. Free to choose. Smoke and let me roll it. Mary Jane, light up or leave me alone. The dope smoking song. One toke over the line.
Oh, I know that one.
The original one, there's a list here. Let's see, we got Rainy Day Women. I want to take you higher. I want to get high. I like marijuana. Don't step on the grass, Sam. Who's got the herb? Convicted. Sweet Leaf by Sabbath.
Oh yeah.
Smoking Chiba Chiba. Champagne and Reaper. Legalize it. In the Flow. And it stoned me. Oh, and then I got stoned and I missed it. I got stoned and I missed it. I got stoned.
I like Legalize It, but then I'm a fan of reggae.
Yeah,
Mhm.
here's my lyric. Here's my lyric to that Afrojack song.
Mhm.
I was gonna go see a Sabrina Carpenter concert, then I got high. I was gonna go see Sabrina Carpenter, but then I got high.
That's
I
almost
missed
like that song I just said, because it's
concert.
like there's a fool down on the corner giving $100 bills away. I got my hat and I took a sip because they're talking about alcohol or moonshine. And I got my coat and I took a sip. I got stoned and I missed it. I got stoned and I missed it.
Yeah.
A decade or two before your time.
Yeah.
And am I back on? Are we back online? Because I
Oh
got.
no, no, oh, yeah, yeah. It was you. You just have had
Okay.
internet trouble. You're back online now. No.
All right, because like I have shitty roommates, and I don't know if they were like fucking with my internet because I'm a stoner guy, so I don't know.
I don't know.
I have roommate issues. Like I have this like out this because he's out and he's actually in the kitchen now, and we were like like he would okay like he would bitch about me like cooking breakfast in the morning. I
Mhm.
think I told you guys this story already.
No, I don't think you have.
Yeah, he would like complain like, why are you cooking breakfast so early? It's the
Because
smoke
I
is
fucking want to. How about that?
Hmm.
the smoke is making me not it's choking me, and I'm like, it's not. This smoke
Well,
is
then
not.
stop breathing and you won't have to worry about it. I'm a bitch. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Well, no, Shaban, I got the cops called on me from that guy.
I got the cops
Oh.
called on me from a neighbor a couple of times
This
before she
this
finally
this
got out.
big this
I
big
gotta
tough
go.
dude.
I gotta go. I got shit I gotta do.
Okay,
So,
later.
Okay.
Right.
love y'all. Have a
Yep.
great day. Thank you.
Bye bye.
www.thehouseofconnor.com.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Facebook, my name's Siobhan O'Connor, and then also Shawan Raw and Unfiltered is my public group. You can join it, whatever. Stickers, t-shirts, books, whatever, all that crap. It's on my website. So
Yeah.
y'all have a great day. Peace.
Bye,
Mhm.
Shaban. Love you.
Let's see.
Can't believe she went out throwing a gang sign like that.
Hmm. So,
The baby is trying to figure out how to put her little fingers up to do peace when she gets off the phone now, because every time Siobhan gets off an internet call with me, she goes, peace.
Mhm.
And the baby that she watches, who's 2.5, it like she puts her little hand up and you can see her looking at her hand and like trying to figure out how to.
What? How did you do that? Ah. It's like for some people it's difficult to do this. It's like yeah, this is the letter shin.
This,
You're
this,
blessing people when you're
this,
doing
this is
this.
my gang sign
Nerd.
right here. This is
Big old nerd.
my gang sign right here.
Now imagine if the rock star did this to you. Now what he's really doing is actually saying in sign language, "I love you," because like this is devil horns, this is I love you. And like I don't know like if it's true or not. Maybe it's not like a see damn it, Dio, Ronnie James Dio, something like that. He said this is like saying that like his like a grandmother did as well too, or something like that, or it's like a the Italian kind of like a hand gesture as well too. I don't know how true that is as well too, but I can believe that like the metalheads took something like a pleasant greeting as it were, and just think of it as like devil horns and rocking out like this, kind of like how like Rob Halford he went to an S&M shop to get a bunch of leather for his like band, Judas Priest to like wear on stage, and that was the look for metal. Just SMM
Is it
gear.
is it Judas Priest or is it Judas Priest or is it like Priest?
Priest. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
Just don't
I
bring your
always
kids
found
around
that
them.
hard to say too.
yeah,
Judas
it's
Priest. Like
Just
uh,
don't bring your
there's
kids
a lot
around
of
them.
S's.
yeah, yeah.
Just don't bring your kids around them.
I'm sure actually they're fine, cool dudes. Honestly, I don't think Rob Halper's no longer with us as well too,
Why
if I
why
remember correctly.
priest, Catholic priest, children, you get the joke? Get what I was trying to
Oh
get
well,
there?
they don't do like don't like have your kids like hanging out with like Catholic priests like in general or something like that, or unless
God,
they're
no
really
kid.
really yeah, unless they're really vetted as well too.
If
But
they
I don't
don't,
know.
if they're not pedophiles, they're still like
Yeah,
culty. Like
yeah.
No, they're pedophiles. They're
Mhm.
pedophiles. Not all of them, but a lot of them are.
Yeah. Sorry to my parents who are Catholic. Anyway, they're
Let me
not
be
watching.
honest. If I caught a priest touching my kid, I would have killed. I would kill that dude.
Yeah. But at least like yeah, and that's the
what
thing,
was that woman that in England? She just got, was it 10 or 11 years or something like that with time served. She found out her 50 something year old husband had been molesting their children for years, and
Oh
she didn't
wow.
know until the kids grew up and they told her. And so she literally mixed up a big giant pot of boiling water, added sugar, because if you just get hit with boiling water, it actually cools off fast enough and it doesn't cause a lot of pain. But
Right.
if you add sugar, it
Ooh, yeah.
crystallizes on you.
Yeah.
And it
Oh.
holds the heat and it burns even
Damn,
more
I didn't know
intense.
that.
Also, it'll
She
eliminate
made
the
this
boiling
big
point.
giant pot, threw it on him, and it killed him.
That's surprising.
And I was like, no better freaking outcome for a damn
Yeah.
asshole like that.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
she ended up getting in trouble for it, obviously.
Well, yeah,
And
he killed someone. She killed someone.
said that she didn't mean to have him die, though.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
I can see that. So it's manslaughter.
so it was manslaughter, and so she only got like 10 or 11 years or something like that with time served.
Yeah. hmm But yeah, it's like, you know what? It's like, yeah, I don't blame that woman,
I bet she was
honestly.
a hero in prison though.
Oh, yeah, I
I bet
bet
she-
so. Yeah.
I bet
Because
she was a
like,
hero in prison though.
sorry for constantly interrupting you. As yeah, I bet she was a hero in that prison as well too. But yeah, so like, I don't have any like a transition from that to like other topics as well too. No, I guess like fuck Fortnite as well too, because like, hey, so like I
Yeah.
said, go
Oh,
ahead.
I heard about Fortnite. Aren't they joining with Harry Potter?
The Harry Potter collab has started now, and here's the thing: it's like so. I asked my friend like Necronomicon who plays Fortnite, but is early trans. Ooh, you got it like a communicator, a tricorder, like that's awesome, Isaiah.
Go ahead and say it, John. No.
Joey was going to say it.
Blur.
But why should we say it when you already said it for you?
Better.
You
Oh,
already said,
fuck my bad. Better. Better,
uh,
John. Better.
okay,
No.
so yeah, so like I asked Necronomicon if like what she thought about like Harry Potter coming to Fortnite, and she said that she would skip the Fortnite update when Harry Potter is there. But here's the unfortunate thing for like her is that the Winterfest is happening, and Harry Potter is tied into Winterfest. And this is the same year that like Epic Games and like Fortnite did not do a Pride thing this year. They've done Pride before, and so on the year they didn't do Pride, they collab with Harry Potter, and Harry Potter has ruined Winterfest for my friends. I also like asked another trans friend, like Nance Neko, about like, Nance, how do you feel about like Harry Potter coming to Fortnite? She just like a reasonable question asked, what do you think I feel about Harry Potter coming to Fortnite? It's like, yeah, you probably hate it as well too. So it's like, so like my friends, my transfer,
Any of
yes,
the Harry Potter books or read any of the movies.
I've
Okay,
seen the movie.
that was actually asked backwards. I said read the movies, watch the books. I meant you know.
Yeah, we gotcha. I've never read the books. I've seen the first 6 movies, and I thought the movies were all right. Hello, Phoenix, how you doing? Relatively speaking, of course. I do look very Santa like as well too. I don't have like a Christmas themed like hat at all as well too because like I'm a contrarian. I always do that as well too.
I did.
Well, my pants are green and my shirt is red, so
Mm.
I'm kind of Christmassy today.
I mean
I'm
my
not.
hoodie's maroon, but it's like Legend of Zelda. So yeah.
Like
My
these
son
are.
has that tattoo on his hand. He has that symbol tattooed on his
Oh,
hand.
the Triforce, nice.
Yeah.
My pajamas are like The Simpsons, and I'm wearing this shirt, so it's not really Christmas.
Yeah. But honestly, I do feel like I want to like at least trim the beard as well too because like
You should just let it grow out like Shaggy.
I just like it. I have like grown it out like Shaq. I look like Grizzly Adams. It's like Peter Kropotkin or like Karl Marx. Which yes,
That's
I'm
what I was gonna say. You could be like a Karl Marx.
Right. Or damn, what's
This
that?
is my communism.
Yes.
Mark Twain. Mark Twain.
Yes.
You can be him too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Mark Twain as well too. I could do the mustache. Okay, like the good nut mustache. And right, Archie, like Phoenix's cat says in the chat as well too. Happy solstice, everyone! It is the
Oh
winter
yeah,
solstice.
huh?
The longest day of the year in the southern hemisphere and the shortest day of the year in the northern hemisphere. Because the same for like, because remember the southern hemisphere has summer right now.
My like, even though I have a beard, I still look young with it.
Yeah, well, you have it trimmed and it's a good look on you. And again, you look like a Commander Benjamin Sisko in that way as well too. You have like that kind of like a air about you as well too. Oh, and you got a new tattoo on Thursday, like Joe? Nice. Oh, what?
What'd
I
you get?
want to. Yeah, I wonder what like you get like Joe. Mom also envies like my muscles games will too. Okay, Archie, show off your muscles. Just like I didn't expect that you were coming to the gun show with you around. Uh, but as I was saying about like Fortnite, so it's like here's the thing. So it's like Winterfest happens every year. It's like their Christmas themed like event as well too. There's like a lodge you go to in game, and you can open up presents as well too. Oh, and like some of my friends like they decided to skip the Harry Potter update, but like they would like wait until like the last day of Winterfest and then open up all the presents at once. It used to be that way. The presents stacked that seen according to like others, no, do not stack. So if like my friends want to win the free stuff in the Winterfest stuff as well, the free cosmetics, free like guitars and like some skins as well too. If they want that free stuff, they have to log in the game and go to the Winter Lodge where the Harry Potter theme is playing, and you see one of the two skins of like Harry Potter's in there as well too. So yeah, my friends are like, thanks, I hate it because like Harry Potter has tainted like Winterfest for them as well too, and also they can't stack the presents, so they have to log in each and every day to, or almost each and every day to like open up the free presents as well too. So fuck you very much, Fortnite and Epic Games. I'm still gonna play your game though, sadly. I did see someone did like share with me a petition of like that trans people were petitioning like Fortnite during the Harry Potter update as well too, and I don't blame them as well too because like yeah everything sucks. Terrible people who are making like games that we love and products we love, like Fine Art Studios, like having a Nazi on their staff as well too, and other things like that. Um, well, okay, since this Christmas is coming up, what's your favorite like Christmas movie you have one, or holiday movie, let's just say, or
Die Hard.
Die Hard. It's a great
Uh,
Christmas movie.
you're gonna
Oh, yeah,
you guys are gonna hate me for this. I love Home Alone.
that's okay. No, it's a good.
I
It's
also like the original Grinch.
oh, dude,
Yeah.
Chuck Jones is like Grinch. That's anything
Yeah,
by Chuck
the
Jones.
first
Honestly.
one.
Yes, exactly.
Not okay. The one with Jim Carrey is okay.
Mhm.
It's all right. It's not anything to write home about.
Is
But the new animated one, I don't even understand why they made it.
yeah, they do anime ones.
Like the original one and the Jim Carrey one were plenty.
Yeah, exactly. Jingle All the Way. I actually Jingle All the Way. If you just don't expect it to like watch a great movie in Jingle All the Way. Jingle All the Way is
Jingle
trash.
All the Way. What was the one? What was that one?
That was with Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Governor.
Oh, with the
And
little, he has a son and he needs to get the action figure.
the Pacific action figure.
I
Yes,
mean, I don't.
and yeah,
okay,
yeah. And,
okay. So you guys are gonna start hating on Jingle All the Way.
no. It's a trash movie, but like it's great trash.
I'm gonna mount a counter argument. Me, yeah, but me and mom used to watch the movie all the time. So
Yeah,
I ain't
exactly.
gonna let you shit on Jingle All the Way like that.
I was going to. I was. You can enjoy Jingle All the Way. It's not a great movie, but you can watch it for a good, fun movie as well too. It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Go ahead.
Here's another Christmas movie too. It's a Star Trek, and it's not Generations, but a good Christmas Star Trek movie is probably Star Trek 4, and that's only because of the soundtrack.
That soundtrack is good, honestly. Is yeah, the film however was the obnoxious neighbor in Jingle All the Way, and
Star
yes,
Trek 4, is that the one with
That's the way.
that
the
one
whales,
with the
right?
yeah, the ones with the whales.
That's
yes.
my favorite one. I love
That
the
is
one with the whales.
yeah, that's
but
it.
but the soundtrack is very like Christmassy. It has a lot of
can
like
see that.
John Williams Christmas.
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, Isaiah, your internet is like screwing up with you as well too,
Yeah,
so
it
that's why you're free.
froze.
I don't think John Williams did the score though.
I have to look up to see if like John Williams did the score
Yeah.
of like Star Trek 4, but like unfortunately John Williams did the score for like Harry Potter. It's a good score. It's just
Nightmare
like
Before Christmas, I think, is one of those good crossover movies that's
Oh, yeah.
both a good Christmas movie and a good Halloween movie.
Are
yes.
any of you guys a fan of
Die Hard.
National Station?
But
Of
Uh,
what?
National Lampoon's Christmas?
Oh, National Lampoon's
Oh.
Christmas.
Um,
Yeah, it
Christmas
was all
Vacation. You
right.
guys a fan of that one?
I think it was funnier when I was a kid before I knew like just how bad some of the
Yeah,
jokes were in it.
Hmm.
But
I've
when
heard
I
people
was a
say,
kid, that was like the funniest, most hilarious movie ever because my dad was just like Clark Griswold when it came to lights.
yeah.
Mm.
I do have to say, I know people say Chevy Chase is an asshole, but I've never heard him do anything weird. Can someone like bring me up to speed on Chevy Chase?
ev- everyone who has ever worked with him hates
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
him. um,
Yeah,
It's
I've
like
heard that
Like
he's a
why? Why
dick.
though? Why? Why? That's the question.
He's a
Is he
jerk to work with.
he's just a
okay?
piece of shit. He's just an asshole.
hmm
He just makes everyone miserable.
Just like Dustin Diamond, or who played Screech.
I know Amy Heckling, who would later direct Clueless, said that he was an asshole. I just didn't know why he was
There's,
an asshole.
I mean,
I don't know
it's
if,
really telling that for the Comedy Central roast of Chevy Chase, nobody there actually knew him or had worked with him.
that's
Like Dennis
telling, yes.
Leary, his family showed up. His priest showed up for that roast. But Chevy Chase, nobody knew him. So he's just an asshole, and everyone always hates him.
Yeah. Let's see. Trying to.
I saw him in an airport once. I was in Denver airport walking along and I sat down and I was people watching and I saw this guy walking towards me and he had this long overcoat on and it was a really warm day, so it kind of drew my attention a little bit.
Mhm,
And then he had this sports cap on and sunglasses.
mhm,
And anybody dressed like that is trying not to be seen. And so
mhm.
you stick out even more. So I'm looking at this guy and I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. In my head, I'm like, oh, I know who you are. And he looks at me and he realizes that I realize who he is. And he goes, shh, like that. And I'm like, all right, I ain't saying nothing.
Although to be fair, Joey, I would have confused him with Carrie Elways, to be honest.
And Kelly Ellis is a nicer person, from what I heard as well too.
I
Uh,
also once saw John Goodman in Burbank Airport. And I was actually with friends and family in the Burbank airport, and he was dropping off family to get on an airplane, and he turned around and he's walking in the general direction towards us where we're sitting. And he looked at me and he got this weird smile on his face and he angles right towards me like he's going to talk to me.
mm.
And I'm like sitting there going, like my mouth's kind of hanging open, and my dad looks at me and he looks at this guy who's walking at me, and my dad gets all puffy
Mhm,
and starts like getting in the middle,
mhm,
like he's gonna get amped or whatever on him.
mhm.
And so John Goodman like zagged and went the other direction. And I'm going to my dad. I'm like, Dad, do you know who that was? And he's like, yeah, some old white guy looking at my daughter. And I'm like, Dad, that's John Goodman. Holy crap. If I
I
was going to get a sugar daddy.
I met I don't know if you guys knew who Ethel Kane is, but I met her once
I think I
here in
know who
Tallahassee.
Ethel Kane is.
Remind
Yeah,
me what she played in.
she's a singer.
Oh,
There was stuff that came out that she made some inflammatory comments about race and things, but
Mm.
this is who this shit. This is who this is. I'm gonna share my screen if that's okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Um, I can find where you share stuff at. Oh, here it
Yep.
is.
Yeah.
I'm a boomer, so what the fuck?
Hmm.
So this is her right here, or they. I think
Can't see anything yet. There we go.
Okay, there we go.
oh,
I uh she was at well Tallahassee Perry, cause so right there. So
Mhm,
I ran into her one time. I'm gonna see if I
mhm.
can find a picture on Facebook. So you guys can keep talking. Oh, here's an
Okay.
article about some disabled person going into space. Man,
Okay.
good. Don't really care much because a lot of disabled people aren't going into space. So
I mean, it's cool for that one disabled person if they wanted to go to space as well too. But like, yeah.
yeah,
With any luck, it actually brings disability into the spotlight and opens up a fucking conversation where we can actually talk about how fucking disability people who are on disability, they're not getting enough money. They're,
Mhm,
they're held to this cap of $2,000. If they have more than $2,000, they'll lose it.
mhm,
Like, what?
mhm.
And they can't get married?
Yeah.
Because the
It-
marriages will end up they'll lose their disability doing that. Like,
yeah. It's
sure.
regardless of whether or not like the other person is also disabled as well too. So if like you're both disabled, you both lose your benefits if you marry each other. So that's why there's all marriage inequality, so long as that's the case for disabled people. And like the whole logic, like, oh well, you're married, then your spouse will take care of you. It's like fuck her in this economy,
I
and it's
know,
never
right?
and it's like never changed ever since then as well too. I mean, it's like SNAP or like food stamps is slightly different in state by state, so that's why some states maybe have it more than like others. But like I need to research this, but I kind of like heard that federally it's still like $16 per person or like $32 for a person as well as that, and it's like hasn't changed since like the 60s. And like so yeah, that needs to like match for inflation and match for not only match for inflation but just match for like cost of living as well too. Match for like I think there's kind of like a better like metric to use to determine is like well the buying power as well too. What is people's like buying power as well too? It's not like focused on like the how good the stock market is for like how good like the economy is as well too. Yeah, hold on, like Isaiah, did you find the thing on Facebook you wanted to share?
Yeah, there it is, right here. Here it is. Can you guys see it?
No.
There's
Click on
Not yet.
Okay.
so
Oh,
okay.
oh, I know what I need to do. I need to change the screen, right?
Yeah, you gotta change what you're sharing. Because like you're sharing a specific window and you gotta like, change the like window or bring the like a Facebook
Bring the
tab
thing
over.
over.
Yeah, bring the
Like,
Facebook tab to the Ethel Kane like browser.
There we go.
Yeah,
do
there
you
you
see
go.
it now?
Yes, you can.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yes,
there
we
we
can.
go.
Yep.
Yes, there we go.
that's me right there. So I got to meet her.
Nice.
So yeah. So
All
there
right.
you go.
Oh,
When
we're.
I was 3,
Mm-hmm.
we were at this ceremony called Sundance ceremony. My dad
Mm-hmm.
was running it. And it was in Sacramento.
Mm-hmm.
And
California.
I was about 3.5 years old, getting
Mm,
close to 4
mm,
when this happened. And my dad had a blanket out in the arbor that he had me sat on and
mm,
told me to stay there. And while I'm sitting there and staying there and watching what's happening in ceremony, this man walks up, not to me, but near me. And he had no shirt on.
mm,
And it was the first white man that I had seen without a shirt on.
mm,
And so I was staring because I had never seen a hairy chest in my life.
mm,
It was just weird how hairy this guy was. And he was losing the hair on his head. So he was balding, and I had never seen that either.
mm.
So here's this balding, hairy guy
Mhm,
that and I'm staring at him, and he misinterpreted why I was staring at him.
mhm, mm,
And he saw that I was staring at him, and he started talking to me.
mhm,
My dad, being my dad, and being
mhm,
that I was only 3.5 years old,
mm,
saw this white guy talking to me and comes over immediately.
mm,
And this man and my dad introduce themselves to each other, and they
mm,
stand there talking for a while. And then the man leaves, and my dad says, "You know who that was?" And I'm like, "Hey,
Prop rider.
nope."
no.
It was Max Gale,
Hmm.
who played Wojciechowicz
Oh.
in the show Barney Miller.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that show, Barney Miller?
I know of the show, but I never seen
And
it.
there's a character on it.
Yeah.
Wojciechowicz was kind of he was a very simple-minded man. Let's put it that way. In the show.
Miller, a cop show?
Yes,
Yeah,
a cop show.
it was a cop show.
I think it was a comedy, was.
So that's how I met Max Gale the first time, and that's how he became a friend of the family.
Oh, nice.
And he always commented that he would have never made friends with my dad had I not been sitting there staring at him, and he had not misinterpreted the staring, because he was used to getting stared at. Everybody knew him as Wojciechowicz.
Yeah.
And so he thought that I was staring at him because I recognized him, and I did it. And I later explained to him why I was staring at him, that he was hairy and bald. And he thought that was hilarious.
Yes,
and a
exactly.
really good reason to stare at somebody.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, it's like, I've never seen that before. That's the legitimate reason. I've never seen a hairy man before, never seen a man balding as well, too. Yeah, that's interesting. Wait a minute.
Less time on the Reds, Joey. Come on.
But he put up had my dad put up a sweat lodge in his backyard in Malibu. So we used to go to Malibu sometimes and have ceremony there at his house, where he had fenced off this portion of his backyard for a horse that he saved from the glue factory.
Nice.
From one of the sets that he was working on. They were gonna apparently he asked about what was gonna happen to the horses when they got done on the set, and they told him that they were going to be putting down all the horses. And so he could only save one, so he saved the one who came to him. And so that was the horse that lived in his backyard. It was a pretty horse, but it was rather old.
That's right.
And really friendly though. Like it loved carrots and apples and little kids and stuff. So nobody rode him.
Fair.
He was just there in the backyard like a dog or something. It was actually kind of cool. He had a little tree house that he built in a tree that overhung the horse pasture, because his backyard was kind of like on a hill down in Malibu. And so this tree kind of hung over the horse pasture, and he used to sit in the tree house and like toss carrots and apples in for the horse.
Nice.
And so the horse liked to like kind of mill around underneath the tree house. So when we were there and playing in the tree house, the horse would come up, and we thought that was just cool. The horse must want to play with us. No, the horse did not want to play with us. The horse just was looking for apples and carrots.
I feel jealous. Joey has had such a better life than all of us.
No, Joey has an interesting life. Definitely. Now, like, maybe you can say that like Joey has a better life than us. I don't know. Joey, you definitely had a very interesting life, and so I love hearing you tell your stories as well too. But like, sadly, we'll have to like do it at another time because we're at the 90-minute mark for the show as well too. Yes, and then some. So
next week is we're going to be getting close to the new year, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Next week's the 28th. And like
I can share all the Christmas shit that I got.
I didn't ask for anything from my family, and I said no, don't give me anything as well too. Then again, one year a coworker gave me a bottle of bourbon, and I didn't say no to that because like it was a good bottle of bourbon as well too. I was not expecting anything from my coworker as well too, but it's just like, oh, this is a nice gift. Anyway,
I told my family if they get me anything, I want them to pool their money together so I can get a medical marijuana card here in South Dakota.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Because it costs money. It's like $250 to go get your medical marijuana card in this state.
Yeah. Joanna Roberts also has like raised money for her like a medical marijuana card as well too in Minnesota as well too. So it's just like, yeah, it's just like, but anyway,
You'd think they just put people on Medicaid on it. You'd think
Yeah.
like
Well, if you get stoned, then you're gonna do bad things. We can't let you do bad
Well, that
things.
would not feel
Like eat
so all
munchies?
alone. Everybody must get stoned.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't get it because like I
Uh,
couldn't even move. So
mm,
how am I gonna get into a car when I can't even get off my ass?
I don't know.
That's
You're underestimating the
the
effect
only
of
reason to go
decades
get in a
of
car is
racist
to go get
propaganda.
snacks anyway.
That's true. That's true.
uh
So,
what?
uh, uh, anyway, so if you want to give like a Joy Fire Leader some money so they can afford their like medical marijuana card, Patreon. You can subscribe to like Joy Fire Leader's like Patreon for a
Yeah,
month.
and think of questions
Yes.
for me about stuff that you might want me to write about. Like,
Yes.
yeah,
Like
I've had
You
an
drive
interesting
backwards
life, but
everywhere
I
on
also
bridge
know a
like
lot
Solstice
about
does.
Lakota culture. So
I'm curious. I'll ask questions. I'm just curious about like cultures, how Lakota culture does like governance as well too, like how that like functions as well too, because that's like fascinates me as well too. But like,
Does
there's an
everybody drive backwards, or is it just that one person in smoke signals?
I think almost every reservation has a car that only goes in reverse, and that's why they put that in the movie. That's what made it so funny.
ah.
It made it so
Okay,
funny
so
because so many reservations have at least one car that you know of that, oh yeah, that's cousin so and so.
His car only runs backwards.
that totally makes sense as well too. So like, there you go. Like, if you got any more questions for like Joey
Oh,
about
wait. I have something. I just saw
sure.
this on the news. I didn't mean to interrupt. Um, but according to Fox News, and I'm just reading this like on my other internet page, rapper Nicki Minaj teams up with new Turning Point USA leader Erica Kirk.
Hmm. Yeah, Nicki Minaj has
Ew.
gone far hard to the right. She's
She
started.
touched it. Nasty.
And this is why I
So
drink and get
gross.
stoned. Because this universe is too much. It's too much, man. It's too
Yeah, Nicki
much. I
Minaj has
Hey.
can't.
been feuding with Gavin Newsom.
Mm, mm. Hey, Nicki Minaj's skin is in Call of Duty, so you play Call of Duty, you got a chance to kill Nicki Minaj. And when I play Fortnite and I see a Harry Potter skin, I'm gonna key that skin because I'm gonna mention I'm killing Jack
Wait,
Skaren Rowan since I killed like that
stop,
Harry Potter skin.
stop. Nicki Minaj is in Call of Duty.
Yes, her skin came out in Call of Duty like last year.
And of course, they're
Okay.
remaking Harry Potter because all of the kids who starred in Harry Potter have come out against J.K. Rowling.
Yes, that's the whole reason for the Harry Potter TV show on an HBO as well too, so that like she can get like not pro trans like actors to
I
star in
hope
it.
it bombs.
I hope it bombs too.
Bet you're going to get, what's her name? The MMA person who was Cara Dune.
Yeah,
Jenny
the
Carano.
boxer. Oh yeah, Jerry no, yeah, Janine Carano, yeah, who was like on the on of Mandalorian, yeah, and then got
And she
fired.
posted an anti-Semitic tweet, and she refused to
Hmm.
apologize. She got fired.
Yep.
Then she made shitty movies for the Daily Wire.
Oh yes.
And then she came crawling back to Disney saying, "I'm sorry, could I have my job back now?"
Oh, I just. Yes, I'll try to remember to mention this like next week because no, I won't mention it now because we got to end the show as well too. So like I'll remember to mention it next week. But I said you have an Instagram, Galactic Cosplay Crafts, where we can see pictures of your cosplay and the yeah.
And hopefully next year.
Damn it, your internet's screwing you up.
Next year.
Or it might be my internet.
No,
It was on my end too.
I was saying hopefully next year my artwork.
Nice. You get your the thing done in, like next year. Nice. Awesome.
I'm not really with this whole business shit.
Okay.
You know what they should really do? You know what they should really do with autistic people? They need to like train us on how to like use stuff like Etsy and Squarespace. 'Cause I think a lot of us
set up a
that.
really robust public transportation system and then put us in charge of it so we can all play with trains.
I'm Summer Geek. I'm Summer Geek on like all the social medias of like Twitter, Tumblr, Threads, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Instagram, and like YouTube and Twitch. And I'm going to stream one later on after I get off this call. Yes, I'm going to stream Fortnite, but I'm going to have in the title Harry Potter Trans Lives, and Trans Lives Matter More Than Harry Potter as well too. And John Brepman, you're a part of another podcast, aren't you?
Dungeons and Debacles. We will not be recording or playing this evening because Pete is taking his wife up to Michigan to go visit a friend of hers in hospice.
Oh, where on the hand are they
Aw.
going to? Oh, on the hot.
Right.
Yeah. By going to the
Hospice.
hospice. Yeah.
That
Oh,
sucks.
yeah. It's just like, hope they have a pleasant enough time doing so as well too. And to like all people like listening and watching, oh, don't forget that charitylinks.page as well too, as well as like anyone else that like needs like a helping hand for various different things, and then post the links in this live stream as I usually do. But I'll just post charitylinks.page, which I think is in the description of our streams as well too. And don't forget to take care of yourselves as well too. Hydrate, medicate.
Stay safe.
Yeah.
Don't watch Home Alone 2 because it's got a Nazi in it.
Yeah.
Yes. No. He's been redacted out of the scene.
I'm still gonna probably watch that movie, even though because like I can just watch it and just be like,
an awesome person who's the opposite of a Nazi. John Good.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Trump. You should if Trump just stayed in acting, maybe things would have been better.
John Candy.
John Candy, there we go.
Not
But
John
according to Macaulay Culkin, John Candy recognized right away that Culkin's father was abusive and always checked in to make sure Culkin was doing okay.
That's
Mm.
awesome.
Yeah. See, for every time that we hear
I've heard
like
his father was.
that, I think honestly, if any like parent of a child star is like very particularly important or influential in that child star's life and career and business and like that, look into that parent, look into that family, because like yeah, I think there should be the thing is like we should not have child stars as well too, honestly, because like but yeah, but anyway, we're in the show, so like have a good Yule everyone, and take care.
You can't see me with
Bye bye. Yes,
Yeah.
later.
That stopped.
Mhm.